Hi, this is Peggy. I am here in the world's tiniest home office. Yes, I converted a closet into an office. And maybe Entei will join us later. I don't know where he is right now, but I'm not going to call him. But we're getting started here in just about a minute, and I'm going to unpack the 10. Reason that we're doing this is I know a lot of you guys are serving in different roles at your church and at your VBS. And I think a lot of you don't get your hands on the kit, so I thought it'd be a great idea maybe to see everything that's in the kit so that you could have a chance to talk to your director and say, hey, I need that. And that would be great for me to look at. So, and if you just haven't had a chance to open yours up yet, maybe this will get you excited to do that. And hopefully I will see people starting. I don't know. I've not done a live video like this where I can actually see everybody before. So usually I don't get to see what's going on the screen. And I have to tell you, it is incredibly distracting, and I'm trying not to look at myself all the time. So that's that. So it's 11 o'clock. A quick thing about me. Sometimes you will see me post that we used to do this at this church or that. My husband is a Methodist pastor, so we move around a lot. So we started doing groups VBS about, with the first VBS, we did groups, Vacation Bible Ship, and I've done group almost every year ever since, done the Holy Land VBS, done Easy VBS, done Weekend VBS. So I've been doing this for a very long time. So actually at 5 different churches over the last 15 or 16 years. And, more than that, but. And that's because sometimes in the Methodist Church, you pastor 2 churches. So we've been here in Ansonia, Ohio for about, 10 months, something like that, 7 months, since last July. So we're very excited to be getting closer to home in Southern Ohio. So I don't know if anybody is here or not. I think we have a few people. I wish I could see I can't see. Let me see if I can switch that. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to start unpacking the 10. So group has always come in at 10. I'll never forget the first time that Pam Berno pulled that 10 up on the table and said, hey, this one's really different, but I really like it. And that started my journey with group publishing. Okay, so first and foremost, oh man, it's going to be hard for me to get these out. Okay, so full disclosure, I've already unpacked my 10, so this isn't the first time. Your director's manual. Great things in here are training for your volunteers, things like registration help, and a lot of different things. So when it comes, it's actually in a plastic little holder, and you have these lovely tabs that you can go through and put on yourself. Great overview. This is like always my Bible when I'm directing VBS, that is for sure. So lots of great information in here. My plan is to do some unpacking of the manuals at different times. So actually would unpack the Bible adventure or something like that. So we'd go through each day. You have your station manuals, all of them for your elementary kids. So we have Imagination Station. I'm just going to pull all these out. Bible Discovery. This was my station that I always ran at our last, 2 churches ago. Oh my goodness, I can't remember where I am. So we love Bible Adventure, and I will definitely go through Bible Discovery as unpack the manual and go through day by day. I'm skipping the preschool ones right now. KidVid Cinema. I know even this morning we've been talking about Chatter versus KidVid. Hey, you know what? You cannot beat KidVid. I adore KidVid. I think the real stories, real kids are great. And yes, sometimes they're a little scary, but you know what? Sometimes life is a little scary. So that is just the way it is. Shipwrecked games. Our kids have always loved games. The wetter and nastier, the better. Thank God we've always had a place to do them outside. So always a big plus. Okay, I've got more manuals in here. There's so much stuff in this kit. Okay. Skipping preschool for now. We're going to come back to that. Tropical treats. We are going to do an unpacking the manual for tropical treats. That is for sure, because I have done it a lot of different ways, and I have a lot of suggestions on how to do this. It's a great ways there's a lot of adaptations that you can make for treat time. Don't worry, I'm going to get to the preschool manuals. Okay, Spotlight VBS. Just talking about this online here this morning as well. I love Spotlight VBS. it's one of my favorite things. When I'm the director, I usually always take on this task because then I get out of the officey place and I have to run around and talk to the kids and take pictures, and it's so much fun. So we'll unpack that one too. And I know some people are terrified of it because it is technical stuff, but you just got to find the right person to do that. Let me see. Do I have any other manuals in here? Oh, yes, of course. Sing and play and your closing. Group, when you put this into one manual, it was one of the smartest things you've ever done. Skits, this year, the video is available that you can buy if you don't want to do the skits yourself. I think that's a really awesome idea this year. And we'll go through lots and lots of tips for later on the sing and play opening and closing. And we might even try some of those experiments at some point that we do in the closing because they are awesome. And if you haven't been to a fun shop, this is I'm putting in a plug for a fun shop. We have a fun shop here in Ohio coming up in Piqua that I am running in a couple weeks on April 14th. Deadline is fast approaching for early bird. If you haven't been to one, it's a great thing that we get to do at the fun shop is to go through everything, all those different weird experiments, and get your hands on it and try it before, because it's really important to get that done ahead of time. So you also have all of your manuals for your preschool. So you actually have a preschool director manual. So preschool directors have their own manual. The best way to run preschool is to have a strong director who runs that area themselves. It is a much better way than trying to run everything yourself. You'll drive yourself crazy. So preschool has its own games, its own Bible adventure. Why do you do that, group? Bible adventure there, Bible discovery. I can't ever keep it straight. Their own tide pool exploration stations. These are the hands-on stations for the kids. They have their own kid vid cinema. They have their own little closing circle, so they don't have to come upstairs for all the craziness, because a lot of times by the end of the day, preschoolers are tired and it's heavier stuff. They don't want to be in there. And their own craft and play manuals for preschoolers. You also have a whole bunch of stuff like a catalog, great flyer about Shepherd's Watch. If you're not familiar with that, it's a great program. And information about the mission project this year, the Operation Kid to Kid, which I have taken off my thing already. I told you I already opened it. Okay, more stuff. More stuff. Okay. Mine is, it's upside down. The digital kit. Highly recommend this. Going to tell on one of my former station leaders. Every year, I give her the book. Every year. I almost started ordering 2 books. I'd give her the book, and then she would lose the book. So luckily, sometimes I just would make her copies of her key pages. Sorry, I know it's copyright violation, but when you know she's going to lose it, what else can you do? So I'd insist that I never gave it to her. And we've all got one of those, right? And it was, so I love the digital USB drive that everything is on there. The music videos are on there, everything. We load everything up and make a PowerPoint for each day. And so it's great to be able to do that and not have to worry about grabbing all those things. I highly, highly, highly recommend. So you have your, can we get it? Yeah, Sing and Play DVD music. One of the great things that's on there too is they have both the instrumentals and the vocals on this CD. This is the leader CD, so you can play that with the kids singing if your kids get really good at singing. We focus more on worship and not so much on performance at our church, but everybody has their own thing. Shipwrecked clip art CD. I don't even think, is it mine? Yes, I unwrapped mine, but with all the clip art on the memory, the USB stick, I don't even mess with this hardly. The Castaway Sing and Play music. Now, I could, someday I'll show you this shelf right over here. This shelf is full of all of these years of DVDs because we reuse them. We never get rid of them. I have them back, I don't know, looks like I have Power Lab, and lots back pretty much as far back as they go, because the kids love to sing to these DVDs, love to sing the songs. Here, this is something that directors, if you haven't watched yet, sit down and go to and watch it. This is the Ultimate Director Go-To Training DVD guide. It has lots of great stuff for training your volunteers on here and more. Okay, for all of you decorating people, you need this one. I gotta hold it right. Decorating Places DVD. It's got all the good stuff on how to make this big set and lots of other cool ideas as well. Of course, our Facebook group is full of things. Okay, so here's the skits. You have to order this separately. It doesn't come in the kit, so I probably should not have it up here, but here it is. It was in my kit from doing a presentation. So the skits are adorable, and the guy is great, and of course Patty's always wonderful. So we love seeing that as an option for, especially for those smaller churches that have a lot of older folks that don't want to memorize all that stuff. And here's your KidVid CD or CD. What century am I in? DVD. Okay. So these are awesome. The Castaway Logbook. You have your story in there for every day for the kids to take home. In addition, you have something that's going to be used every day at Bible school. So this is not just some little page that's going to get lost. I think the kids will really get into having these and keeping these. So you'd want to order one. Let's see if I can get that in focus there. And then like for the day that they do the bracelets in Imagination Station, you have your code in here. Kids will really get into this, doing different things with it. It's a really great. The stories are all in first person. They're adapted to be in first person so that the kids can really identify with the folks that are in the stories. So it's a great addition this year. I really, really, really love that. We got a whole bunch of other little things. Also in the kit comes an example of each day's Imagination Station. So if you haven't put those together yet, you can. But again, plug for Fun Shops. Fun Shop, you get to do all of those, test them out, pick them apart, sort of think about how you would adapt it or use it in your church in the facility and situation that you have. This also comes in your kit. It's a sample of the Friends with God Bible, which, it's not on my shelf because it's downstairs with my Fun Shop stuff because I'm using it at my Fun Shop right now. So awesome. This is an awesome new product from me. So I'm going to throw that one back in the tin. And you have a set of buddies. So I'm going to see here now. It's warmer. And the buddies, of course, are, whoops, where's my camera? There we go. Black on the back. And I've been able to get mine to work pretty well, but maybe I have hot hands. Oh, I don't know. Oh. They've been out in the cold in the garage. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, here we go. Ready? I wasn't rubbing it. I was just holding it in my hand. It wasn't quite enough. So there you go. You can see the words there have magically appeared, and they don't go away right away, which is really nice. But they do go back to black. So it is really not hard. You just kind of have to give them a quick. Little. All right. So there's another one. There's another one. There you go. Okay. I don't see any questions that popped up. I'm assuming they would pop up on the right if anybody had any questions. And I'm going to post this, and then I think I'm also going to probably put it on YouTube as well so that folks can find it there. And if you have any questions, shoot them away. I'll answer them in the comments below. Oh, I've always wanted to do that. All right. Thanks, guys.